Hey everybody, it's Max, and this is 2 Point Museum in the Digiverse. You betcha. And on today's episode, it is going to be, where is it? This one, the Digiverse, Dredge. That's right, it's the Dredge. And, of course, we got a bunch of fish to find for this thing. My frozen museum is turning into a fish museum. What can I tell you, people? It's the way it is. So we are going to go off into the next Digiverse and see if we can't figure out what to do with all these crazy fish. Before we get started, big thanks to all those that are watching this little series. This DLC, which surprisingly came out of nowhere. It's not a very big DLC, but we do have one more thing after even this episode. And of course, that is going to be the Autumn 2025 experience. We'll unlock this and do a nice decoration in with that museum to go with the summer one, which I think will be really cool. So with that, let's get to it. All right, people, we're back again, and sure enough, the Digiverse is calling our names, and we have got the meat wizards done. Let's see what we got going on. We got some money coming in. We got a VIP visit, blah, 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 all the things. Hey, that's cool. But you know what's up for today? You betcha. We got another Digiverse episode to deal with. So let's get in here. Let's push this button. If we head on over to... I wonder why that's got a star. What? Okay. Well, I'm going to go here for a minute. New. Oh, something new here? Is there a new something here? Okay. Receive 5 goth guests, 2.5 stars. Wow. Oh, the fall stuff has come out. Oh my goodness, people. Well, okay, we can unlock it. We'll have to unlock it on my Netherworld map. But we'll have to come back to this. Oh my goodness, people. More stuff. Anyway, today is about portal number 2. Let's hit the unlock button. The traveling merchants. Aloha there. You're a new face. A fisherman, I take it. Perfect. Well, we should get along in the house on fire. Well, okay, sure. There's plenty of fish in these parts, so set sail and see what you can find. I just don't recommend going out at night. Okay. Sure. And again, I love the 3D that they got going on in behind the scenes there. That's really cool. So we need a marine life expert. Well, I got one. And turns out I got a digital expert. Gee whiz, people. What's with all the fish in this episode? Something tells me I'm about to do a massive fish expansion to my frozen museum. Sure, he says. Set up an expedition. What are the rewards? Wow. We got 2 sea monsters and 2 tempered fish. What do we got here? Performing expeditions to this location. It can occur. Well, we can get exhibit quality, no problem. Water spout. We can avoid all this. Real easy. Our digital experts. Wow, we don't even need like a joystick person on this one. Hey, guess what, Jacob? You get to go to work. Awesome. And Angela here. Angela, boom, handles all the rest of it for us. And if we do a survey scanner and detailed, there's 100% people right off the bat. So let's run that off while I go stare at this, because obviously my universe of fish is about to get a little bit bigger than I expected. And that means we're going to have to probably run some stuff all the way around here, which means we got to do a little cleanup here, obviously. So how do you want to handle this, Max? I say I take this out. We'll put it up here as an exhibit right now, up in this upper corner, and go for that. Sure, he says. That's what you want to do, is it? Sure. Okay, well, let's do the first part. We'll do a little bit of movement expansion. I'll do the cleanup afterwards. Okay, something like that. Well, you don't need it that far. I think we can come back by 1, right? Sure. Now, what we want to do is we're actually going to hollow this. Except you didn't bring it down far enough, dude. Is that a bad thing? Not really, because we want this exhibit to be outside. Now, this is going to make this a little bit, we may have to do a little bit of editing here afterwards. I would like to run the hallway up here, so let's do that. And there's we'll make that the hallway, which means I got to play around with these guys a little bit. I don't have to deal with that at the moment, though. So getting you up here, though, what are you, 3 blocks? I think you're 3 blocks, right? So if I do an edit building, 1, 2, 3, you're going to be like 4 blocks, are you? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess you're 4 blocks. Plus 2 is 6. Sure, he says. How do you want to handle that? Well, I mean, you've already got an outside wall edge here already. So you could go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm trying to gauge. We could try to do some sort of like 8 cell and actually add a little bit more in there because I think that it would be kind of nice. So now this in this case would be we want to do some flooring here, outdoor, of course. We'll do this. And boop, that'll take care of that. This now needs to move because I actually have a couple of pieces, but I was only ever able to display this one when we did this museum just because of the size and complexity of these pieces. In fact, let's actually have a look under the exhibits to see what other ones I have. Yeah, like I have the other archway ruins here. And what else do I have in there that's a little bit of excitement? Do I have any others? No, I think that's just the 2 of them. That's fine, that's fine. Gas device, geode. Okay, so we can actually, but now, with a little bit more room here, I could actually try to go for a 3rd piece just to kind of decorate that up. So, we obviously got to put in a few doors. Where do you want to put them doors in there, Max? Well, I guess the main door should probably go here. Somewheres around this area so people can come out and have a look at things. Right? We'll set this back towards the corner. Okay, and this archway ruin. Let's see. I guess we'll have it go back kind of to here. Then let's add, we got to get a couple money pots in here, right? I know it's not reachable yet, dude. You know what? You're going to bother me until I do this, so let's just get a door out here now. So let's get an entrance. Otherwise, you're not going to stop complaining. And there you go. Now what's your problem? Unreachable item. It's very reachable. I know. I have just, if I hit the play button, these are all reachable items all of a sudden. Like if I pick that up and put it back down, yeah, look, see, ta-da, it's reachable all of a sudden. Congratulations. I would really like to get the Coliseum in here. That would be awesome. Let's go for, well, we need some signage now. Because of course you can't expect these guys to just, be all happy together out here. We should put actually some stone. We'll actually put out some stone stuff. Stone benches. What do we got here for stone? Marble? No, not really. You could go with the park benches, but I guess I really don't got much choice. We'll go with these. This will be fine. So if we go this way. And again, I don't have to make anything super awesome here yet. We're just adding a little decor, right? Somewhere's around there. Boy, my eyes are really off today. Okay. 1, 2, maybe move you over just a wee bit, something like that. And then you can come right there. There we go. I guess that's more squared up. We'll go for a few garbage cans here. All the things. And you can go there, and you can go there. Let's see. What else can we throw out here at them? Is there any really good outdoorsy stuff under the Wetlandian stuff? Under marine life? I mean, yes, we got some pots, I guess. We can always throw them a pot or two out here. A couple of pillars never hurt anybody. We can throw a pillar back here. Probably throw a pillar back here as well. Wouldn't hurt with the buzz increases. The outdoor fountain, of course, can be put out here. We like that. We're all about outdoor fountains. And maybe this thing here. I'm trying to find a nice spot for it. Where's our buzz at? 3 out of 5, huh? Wow, you're really gonna test me, huh, game? All right, that's fine. Let's see. And yeah, it's really hard to put stuff outdoors. It turns out it's really hard. All right, what else do I have outdoors out here? I do have this extra piece. So if I put this over here, I think it was just an extra piece I had just kind of kicking around, right? We can put that out here. Yeah, I didn't really have much else out here. Well, I did have the flags. What kind of rewards do they come with? If we put a few flags out here in general, what will that get me, right? Okay. And the big windsock, of course. We can put the big windsock out here, right? Sure can. How are we getting there? We're at 4 out of 5. Well, it's getting better. We can put the big windsock out here in general, right? Sure. Well, that looks like that's a 5 out of 5 for us. The big windsock out there. That'll do for the moment. What do we got here? Oh, those are just windows. All right, so I'm going to have to now clean this corner up. And this now actually moves this, which is actually kind of nice. I kind of like that. And what we can do is temporarily, we'll just put a couple walls in here like this. And one up here. And we'll add a few doors, staff doors, right? Now, the mole guys are going to love this. And I will love this because we can capture them nice and easily. But we'll throw that door there like that. And then we can just put in my favorite flooring just to kind of keep it darkened up here a little bit. There we go. That looks nice. There, that looks good. All right, so with that, we'll run it like that, and I will clean this one up. Because we're gonna have to expand this out, people. Don't get me wrong. We're gonna leave the summer 2025 stuff here, but we may have to put an autumn 2025 option right here. So I'm gonna do a little more cleanup, and I'll bring it back when it's all done. Okay, Jacob and Angela have brought back our first specimen. Let's have a look. It's a cod, plentiful and basic. It is. It's a codfish. Sure. Okay. It's a pristine codfish. That's great. But it's just a codfish. Okay. We'll put it in the tank. We'll put it in the tank. There we go. Now we do got to decorate this poor tank. So you can see we made a few changes. Obviously, we'd finished moving this up into the corner. I've now flattened this out. We've got enough room for a couple more tanks here, too. Jumbo Marketing's coming in. We're going to just ignore them. We'll let security handle that. We've expanded this out, added a new tank there. We have spot for 2 more, as we are going to be getting some new type of fish in here, and I have no idea what we're going to be getting. So let's decorate this tank. You know what? Let's get these guys back out here before they get too comfy, because they got things to do. And there are a lot of fish out here, so they're going to be busy out here for a while, I think. Jacob, keep running. Ange, keep running. Survey scanner, keep going. Do all the things. Meanwhile, we're going to run over here. We're going to decorate this tank up a little bit. Yeah, does he have any specific requirements? Well, he needs flake food. Have another cod in the aquarium. All right, well, we'll work on that. Dude, you got to cut me a little slack here. I can only do one thing at a time, and that's it. Let's see. Well, we'll get your flake food dispenser in there. That way you don't starve. And no, we're not going to put an egg cup in there. Holy smokes. We'll put the blobfish ruins in there. Why not? I see he's going to be quite fussy, though. He wants all the best toys. I can see he is going to want all the things in here, right? I mean, he's already pushing 4. Well, he's getting 4 out of 5 now. There's our 5 out of 5. I guess that's well, yeah, that's a tank's a 5 out of 5 now. All right, so we should be able to let this run at the same time. Which is pretty straightforward. You know what? What do you mean staff is required in the gift shop? Pretty sure. Yeah, we got enough staff in the gift shop. Let's see. There was something else I was focused on. Oh, right. We're going to put a couple signs out here. Even though there's not a lot going on out here just yet. You know there will be. So we can do that. I guess that's about the same. Yeah, it's about the same level as that. All right, there we go. As long as there's a sign and a dish, that's my bigger concern. I'll add a little more decor over here as we get a little more exploring, but I got to send these guys out here like 7 more times. And hope that we keep getting pristines out of it every time because it's going to get pretty crazy. We'll probably have to put in a couple more tanks too. So let's run this for a second. We'll let Jumbo come on in here. I mean, Jumbo is Jumbo. Who do we got for extra security? Jasmine is a level 2. She's a slacker. That would be rejected. Kimmy is clumsy. Rejected. Jurgen is a slacker. Rejected. Gee, I'm telling you, the amount of negatives they've got into the game now just makes it nearly impossible to get a half-decent person, right? Forbes. Nimble. He's also camera room. Sure, we'll hire you. Come on in. Not a great trait, Nimble, but, you know, it's really hard to get decent traits nowadays with all the changes they made. So, anyway, nevertheless, that sounds like me doing a complaint. That's just me making an observation, people. We'll call it an observation as we're going to get this guy back here. Yeah, what a bad guest. Trying to come in here and break my stuff, and, you know, that means I have to then, you know, beat you up. You know, that's really unfortunate. Alright, let's see if we get on to this one. Sure. And, it's a blue mackerel. Practically worthless, but enough to starve off hunger. Oh, yeah. Sure. All right, well, you know what? Let's move him to inventory. Let's get these guys back out there one more time. I got to keep running these guys out there. That's only 2 out of 4 fish, people. And I have other fish to have. So do that. Do this. Push buttons. Push this. We're gonna have to hire another expert here. That is a thing. This should be my last scanner that I need too, but I am going to make up some more scanners here. We'll get somebody on that one right away. We'll slam down a 10 on that. Let's get a couple of tanks in here as well, because we have a couple sea monsters coming in, and chances are they're not all going to play very well together. So we'll get them in, and we're going to get you in, and flake food. Yep. And do you want to try and go for all the decor now? Sure. I mean, we can do that as we watch the little thing up top go up and up. I like that. An aquarium log is that's a really is only a 3. I mean that chest goes a solid 4, right? So anyway, it is what it is, I guess. And there's a 5 right there. All right. Now we'll take Mr. Fish, throw him in here. Where's he at? All right, Mr. Mackerel, you're up. What are you looking for? You are looking for another mackerel in the aquarium. So we may be able to combine the two later to get that to work. Let's hit the button. We'll see what we can do. Unlock the cliffs. All right, so we have unlocked the cliffs. Well, let's have a look at the cliffs. We get an aquarium wreck and some other piece of thing that it won't tell me. All right, because it must be a thing. All right, the phantomless winch. I know that look on your face. Too long on the open water, eh? He must be Canuckian. Yes, you start to feel a little mad after a while. Nothing like good sleep won't fix. But if you really want to head out at night, you need to make a phantomless winch in your workshop. Careful, though. People have seen strange things at night. But hey, if you're seeing strange things, maybe you're not seeing them the right way. Maybe you're not so strange after all. That's really a lot of words, dude. Sure. What are the rewards on this? Tempered fish and sea monsters. The events are a bunch of injuries with, of course, you gotta have a 2-joystick person, sea serpent, MIA. But we do have, well, we shouldn't have a problem with this. We just gotta switch the people up, and the scores don't matter because we're running such high people anyway. But we're going to keep running people out on this for a while because there's still many rewards to go. And, without tying up your time too much, people, we'll keep going, getting them out there. Yeah, let's go, guys. Let's keep doing that. So it looks like I got some aquariums to build because I got some fish coming in, and it's going to get crazy. And you know what we're going to need? Aquarium people. We're going to need to advertise a job for Marine Life, I think. Let's go for 2 and see if we can't get someone half decent. So let's see if we can't hire a decent person out of this before we do the cutaway and go from there as we are flying these guys in and out of here for a while. Because I gotta put at least 2 fish in each of these tanks to make them happy. Okay, we have Jacques Bunting, who's dry mouth and analytical. And we have Scupper Drosserberg, who's dull with photographic memory. Gee whiz. Are you serious, guys? Dry mouth with analytical. Look, pause up here. What do we got here? Wait a minute. Dry mouth and analytical improves exhibit analyst speed. And he's a tour guide. He's dried mouth, though. And what do we got here? Your doll. You know what? Your photographic memory. That would have been so good. And you know what? I'm rejecting both of you, and we're going to do it again. Advertise for new job. I want Marine Life. 3 applicants. Give me that. Hit the button. Let's see what the mail says. The penny pincher didn't find enough money. But we got an exceptional fantasy rating, of course, because everybody loves us. That's, of course, not a problem. All right, let's get another aquarium here in. And we'll do that, do this, and hit that. Hit this, open this. Let's see what this one has to say for us. Oh, second cod, and he should be pristine. Good. I'm all for that. Okay, well, obviously I'm going to have to run fish out here for a while, people. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to run some fish. We're going to fill up a tank. We're going to do some things. I'm going to bring you back. So, people, they seem to have this little catch on this one, and I got it figured out. I had to go back and read the clues a couple of times, but he's busy making them. That's right. The phantomless winch is the thing we need, I think, to complete these ones off. So, for example, I have 2 sea monsters here. I have been trying I tried for almost an hour to get these things and couldn't get them to trigger. But I'll bet you it's because you didn't have the sea winch, the phantomless sea winch. Okay. Wow. Where did that come from? Holy smokes. Okay. That's actually really interesting. Oh, what? I got to have this guy on here or it's an MIA. Wait a minute. Let's just cancel all that for a second. All right. So let's go this. So this is all cruising, right? So if I do this and I do this, okay, everything looks fine, right? And then I throw a phantom wench on there and it goes, no. I'm like, holy smokes. Okay. I mean, I could give Angela the pilot wings to avoid the seasickness. But you know what? I'm not going to. Nah. That's right. We'll take the illness and see what we get out of this. Since we're taking it rough on the chin, right? So let's see now if I get a sea monster out of this sucker. And I'm expecting I will now. So I've queued up 10 of them wenches. So we'll have plenty. We got a couple new tanks in here too. As it looks like my Frozen Museum, my fantasy Frozen Museum is becoming like almost a third of an aquarium museum. Sure, I guess. Meanwhile, we should add items to the room, and we'll hopefully see what happens after they get back. And I know some people are very cranky with me for not having. They're cranky with me because I don't have any fish in here, and they think I've just totally forgotten about them. And it's like, it's not that, people. Come on, cut me some slack, right? And we're putting in this because that seems to be like the thing everybody wants. We don't want to put anything too big in the front, just in case. Well, that's 5 out of 5 anyway. We'll put a little seaweed in here for them and see what happens. I've left the feeders out, of course, until we get actual sea monsters in, because there's no sense sea monstering stuff up. By the way, the other mission at hand has these fish in them, and these are oceanic perch. Again, not very exciting. They got all these cool fish with cool names, and it's like, yeah, we're just gonna give you a normal fish. Really? Just a cod, huh? Like nothing fancy about that. Sure. Okay, yeah. See, all these people are like, well, I want to see something in the tank. All right, well, let's see what we get out of this one. All right, so let's send Millie Boo off to get repaired. Okay, the grotesque mackerel. And he is pristine. He wants flake food, though. He's an aberration, a corrupt species that causes panic when analyzed. Wow. Cannot be farmed in the museum. Yeah, well, okay, that's fine. Let's stick him in a tank. There you go. All right. So now, we will need to get him flake food, which is really weird, but sure. What is his requirement? Wants any aquarium ruin decoration. Well, it turns out I have one in there for him. Why is it really dark over here? Is he really that scary that he's gonna mess up my whole museum or what? Okay, but a corrupt specimen that causes panic when analyzed. Wow, that's really weird. Sure, I guess. Well, we'll put a flake food dispenser in there for him. Right? I mean, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put a flake food dispenser in here for him, and we'll see how that works for us. All right. Is it because, I hope it's not a filtration problem. 31 out of 68. No, it's just people are freaking out over this guy. Look at them. An aberration, a little panic by the fish, decreases happiness. Well, I mean, I don't know if I want anybody to see this guy. Like, they're all losing their minds. Okay. Well, I guess we got one. I don't know if I'm keeping these guys in the museum or not. I mean, it's pretty scary, actually. All right, well, let's see if we send another one off, because, I mean, there's one more to go. See, darn it. You were supposed to send her off and get repaired. Oh, we got Boogeyman coming in, too. Great. Listen, let me take care of a little bit of this, and, that's not what you need. You need this. You gotta send these people off to the hospital, dude. They're sick. Yeah, Millie Boo has got a foggy head. You know, she's not very functional. So, we're gonna send her off to the hospital. We'll be back. I'm gonna keep an eye on this fish for a minute. I mean, you know what? I'm very tempted to just do this. I am actually just gonna put it... Yeah, like, the whole screen just lights right up. Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep him in the tank. Right? Well, now they're all taking pictures of nothing again, right? So, I mean, yikes. Sure, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna leave it out. Because I mean, it really went and tore things apart, right? Yeah, like, he was so bad. He was so bad. You know what? I'm going to bring you back shortly. Okay, so we got second one coming back. And let's see what kind of monstrosity we get out of this one. As I'm worried. I'm concerned. All right, Millie Boo's hurt again. A three-headed cod. He too is an aberration. All right, well, let's see what happens when I stick him in the tank. He's happy. All they want is an aquarium ruins decoration. Yeah, like, both of them have this really weird power of, like, turning the whole area red, right? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna move this tank over and slap it down. That's going to pop people out of there. I will put this fish back in here, right? I mean, the two of them can hang out together and see what it's like, I guess. Yeah, I know. You guys are really going to be messed up there. I hope you all figured it out when you got out of the tank. Yeah, like, if this corner's going to be, like, you know, death corner, then I'd rather, like, try and keep them away from the other fish. I'll put a set of bathrooms in here if I have to. All right, well, let's get a third exhibit out there, because we still have one more to go, people. Okay. I have another fish I got to get. And I don't know what we're going to need for this one. Let's see what this says. Okay, so back to same thing. You know, serpents, all bad, everything's death. So we're just gonna push on here, people. We're gonna push on. Let's see what this one will bring us back. And maybe they can all share the same tank and then just, like, live over in this death corner. Like, look at how dark it is over here. Like, everybody who comes over here, they're like how long does this last? 26 days. He's a little panicked by the fish. Decreases happiness for 26 days. Like, gee whiz. I need, like, some sort of counter to that, don't I? Is there a counter to that? I don't know. Tish. Enlightenment. Is there a digital enlightenment? Locked. Knowledge power up. Nice smelling power up. Gift shop power up. No. XP power up. Wow, that's pretty fancy. Okay, well, geesh, I don't know what to do exactly. Well, we'll let it go for now. Like, this dark corner of the fish world where, like, the aberrations, like, live. Yeah, like, everybody's coming over here and they're like, oh my goodness. You know, I'm a little panicked by the fish. It's okay, people. I think. You know, I mean, to be honest, oh no, you could be in trouble. I'm a little worried about it myself. I wish they didn't make the water so dark. I mean, we have lots of sea monsters before. In fact, where are the fish ladies? There they are. I mean, these guys don't make your water all right? Let's see what we got going on here. Quarterly report. Yeah, Wiggly loves me. He gave me a free survey scanner. He always gonna love what I do. That's because I give him the pristine stuff. Right? I don't know what that little symbol meant, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, I mean, I guess it's fine. Well, I'll have to get a few more of these guys because I got 0 out of 3 and 0 out of 2 out of them guys. So I actually got to launch like multiple missions. And these things take forever to make. Like, these are not slow. Like, these winches, they're $10,000 a piece, right? So... like, you need 10. Well, that's expensive. So we'll start for 5 more, I guess, because I'm now burning through 3. And we'll go through that. Attention. Okay, so we've just got back a fish, but before we unlock that, let's open up the crate and see what we get. All right, it is. Oh, poor Angela, she's injured. Let's see what it's got to say, though. Holy smokes! Yup. Eyeless and mindless, driven by the only desire to consume. He wants fresh food. Wow. He needs a fresh food dispenser to survive. I can't even put him in the same tank. Well, I guess I could, if I didn't think he'd eat somebody. I mean, he might. I don't know. I mean, we could put them in the same tank and see what happens. Yeah, a ganashing perch. Wow, that's scary. Okay. Sure. Can we do a fool's errand here and put them in the tank with these other fish? And we'll put a fresh food dispenser in here as well. And we'll see if they eat each other. Oh, gee. All right, so there is a fresh food dispenser. Okay, now we're just getting all kinds of colors, are we? Where are we with the water purification? 81 out of 68. Great. Well, I'd almost take the green over the we'll call a janitor in for an upgrade. I hope the janitor doesn't get eaten alive. Sheesh. Anyway, let's keep an eye on this for a minute. I just want to see if this fish is going to eat anybody else. Anyway, they're happy. So we have a janitor going in to do this aquarium. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping this is going to do it.
It's at times like these when you've been awake for 2
days.
Okay,
so he is working on the upgrade. Where is this dispenser? Meanwhile, I did hire somebody else to handle that. Let's have a look. On break. Everybody's on break today. Isn't that interesting? Guess what, Fabio? Guess what? Not on break anymore. Guess what you're doing? Fish. There you go. Welcome to it. So that is now opened up. I just want to see this get upgraded before we see if the fish actually start losing their minds here, right? We'll see what the numbers say after this. Oh, really? 81 out of 78? No, that's, upgraded again, dude. I can't believe that. Sure, pound on that thing some more. Really? Everybody's on break today, huh? Restoration. Fabio just handled that one. Where's Sandy at? Sandy is coming in to do this one? Yeah, okay. Well, we'll let Sandy handle that. Meanwhile, we'll upgrade this filter again. And hopefully these fish aren't dying or anything. Whoa. Okay, just a second. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move you all to inventory for a second. Did the other one die already? No. Oh, okay, no, he's not. Yeah, we're just doing a quick upgrade, people. Okay, so what are we doing now? 93. Okay, so did that work? So three-headed cod. Okay, good. Saved him. How about the gashing fish here? Okay, he's good. And the mackerel. And saved him. All right, so now it's going back to red, right? 81 out of 93. Gee whiz. All right, people. Now we can go unlock the map because everybody can be terrified of this thing, which I think is really bad, but whatever. Okay, let's get this last one figured out. The final piece of the puzzle, we can unlock this, the Aquarium lighthouse. Really? Wow, don't you look so great, friend? What's the last time you got a good night's sleep? I hope you're being careful out there. Seeing your boat sail over puts me a smile on my face every time. I don't even know. Okay. So, what are the rewards? 2 temperate fish and 2 sea monsters. The amount of tanks I need. Holy smokes. Okay, what are the events? Well, that's not a problem. I can throw scanners all day at this thing. I now need a level 3 joystick. Well, of course I do, because that seems to be a thing. So, a level 3 joystick it is. Well, let's get some training done. And let's buy my level 3 joystick person. That is going to be... Where are we here? Millie. Good thing you're level 10. You've just reached in time for Button Masher start training level 3. We do got to get you out on medical too. So I am going to do this, and we're going to do this with this, and Angela they're both sick. So we'll send Angela first. Once Millie's out of the medical out of training, we'll get her on. We'll get her sent as well. I mean, look at this. Look at this corner. It's like spooky. I mean, look at their eyes. They're all spooky. I mean, this guy don't even have a brain. Like, you know. And I don't even know if he's going to eat the other two. I have to hope that he doesn't. I mean, this is a bit of a risk, but I don't want to be wasting tanks on these guys, right? I mean, it looks like I got to put 2 more tanks in here, which means I got to buy another square. Gee whiz. We'll have to buy another square and put 2 more tanks up in here. Like, this thing is getting monstrosity. What do we got here? Some people captured. Exceptional prehistory. Of course it is. My prehistory looks awesome. I never had any doubts. But yeah, like this corner of the map. Dude, you know, I'm going to take this bench out of here because I don't think it's a good idea for you to be... Yes, you should... Did that guy just give him the finger? I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what. Well, it says it decreases his happiness by 10%, but I think he's like so happy they just don't care. I think they're fine. But that's what happens when you have an awesome running museum. You can literally give them the fish of death, and I think you're good to go. So, sure. We'll just do that. Okay, yeah. Let's get this crate open. We gotta get this other person here too. Yep. Okay. Yep. Let's get that other person off to the hospital. They're not done training yet? Really? Where's the training room? Really? I was pretty sure Millie Boo Bob or whatever needed this hospital. You are missing staff requirement. No, I'm not. I'm pretty sure I had 2 staff that were sick. All right, but let's have a look here. So we're going in here. We're going here. First things first. I think these are there's just normal fish here, right? Tempered fish. Yeah, there's 2 tempered fish to get here, so we're not doing something right away. We'll throw them the best stuff we got, and of course we're gonna throw them all the survey scanners I can, so as we can get the leveling up. Obviously we're gonna take a penalty on that, but there's no way I'm taking away from any of this. So we're gonna do that perfect catch, all the things, 45 days. Let's get them off there. And I guess I gotta go for another room, people. Sure, we'll purchase the plot. And we're gonna plop in some more. Now I am yikes still convinced to leave this alone. So you probably shouldn't be. Let's try not to pause this, but at the same time be respectful of the need to run whatever we got to run out here. I suppose I can't move my screen here, can I? Yep. There we go. Yep, down here. No, what do you want to sell on me? What are you trying to sell? You're always trying to sell something on me. No, we're not selling any of this. Why are you trying to sell it? Hey, just move it out here for the time being, would you? Holy smokes, everybody wants to sell everything. All right, sure, I guess you're going to sell something. I think you all wanted a wall decor, right? Yeah, catacomb wall, and you're really upset with me now because I just took that away from you. Well, guess what? Bad news all around, ladies. You got ripped off, and that's the way it's going to be. We can take the haunted bed. We're about to hit 7 stars, by the way. Can we put the haunted bed, like move this guy over here like this, and push that up pretty hard like that? Get Mr. Haunted Bed in here a little bit. I realize this is throwing off my my flow, but we got some space is premium sometimes, people, and sometimes you gotta allow for new exhibits to come into play. So okay, so if we do that, can we get these guys turned up in here? I think we can. And we'll even get them that catacomb wall they're looking for so badly. We do this. We move the luggage out here. We'll move this wall over a little bit. We'll move you. Not yet. We got to move the candle first. There we go. We move this up like this. So I think they're all looking for the catacomb wall, right? Catacomb wall. Catacomb wall. Catacomb wall. Yeah, so they're all looking for the catacomb wall. So let's give them that. There's the catacomb wall. They're all very excited. There we go. They got their catacomb wall of all things. And the 3 of them will be very happy to just hang out there. I just want to move that one over a little bit. Is that going to work for us? All right, well, sure it is. Okay, so that now takes them out of the hallway, and at the same time, we'll give this guy an extra pillar just to kind of help with that. We'll remove this wall here. We will delete these pillars here. And we'll move these books into here. Somewhere around there. That's fine. Okay. So now, because I got to get more fish in. Crazy fish. All right. Do this. Do that. Do this. Do that. Do this.
We can only hope.
All of this.
I don't know.
Sure. And then I'm very tempted to take this and move it up there. And we'll put him in the corner. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. You betcha. We're going to take you, my good friend, and we're going to park you way up here where you can stay out of trouble. Now, the reason is that we want to, one, be able to run this floor up here. Two, we're probably going to need to put another fish in here. And this tank is already loaded. So we're probably going to have to make the spooky tank like 3 wide bigger anyway. Which makes me sad. We'll make it 2 bigger. And I think we're going to have to add another filter. I don't think we got much choice. Because I think it's gonna need more. So we'll do that. We'll plop in the extra filter now. Okay, that's fine. And we'll even have Mr. Upgrade happen on it now. So this is going to give us a couple spots here for tanks, and we should now take advantage of that. And I realize these guys are all going to be cranky because we've got nothing in the tanks for them to look at, but at the same time, I want to make sure I can get this stuff down and do all the things. Yeah, a little bit of this, do that. Put a little bit of rock in here. Give me this because it's worth a fortune. And we can have this yellow one in the center. Boom, there we go. That takes care of that. And we'll put a tank up here. Because for some reason I need all these crazy tanks. So, sure, he says. You know, all these crazy tanks. Put the door in. Yep. And this one's gonna have to flip around this way. Okay, do this, do that. We're gonna move this door over just a wee bit so as Mr. Maintenance guy has close access to those. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna let this run on. Oh, come on, game, figure it out. Figure it out. There you go. Sometimes the game makes me panic, I'll tell you. All right, we're going to need to give these guys money dishes. That one there actually is a spare, so I can actually use that one. We can take this one that's here. And what I'll have to do is I'll have to do this. If we take this... and we back that up to there, and then back this up to here. And we take Mr. Money Dish here, and then put him right there. Now we need an extra money dish here. And I realize I don't have a lot of decor down for these guys yet. But we will fix that. That's for sure. And a couple of big signs, because we want the big signs. We want as much catchment area as possible. So, with that, let's now run it. This will allow them to at least get up here to see these guys. And I'll space a bunch of this stuff out once we get in a couple of these runs in here. See what we get. Hopefully. Well, I'd like to see the first one come back before we do a cutaway. Because time is moving on, people. I mean, the things they got us running around for now, holy smokes. You know, I did not expect to have to run in and around a bunch of scary fish. So hopefully we can, you know, try to keep the death fish away from everybody. Gee whiz. You know what we probably should do is probably hire a janitor. Travel sick. Globetrotter and sluggish. And gluttonous. How about everybody is fired? Fired. Okay, who do we got for security? Peripheral vision. Done. I like that. So you can stick around. Let's go back to janitors, as we'll see if we now can get at least one decent person out of this. Bill is delicate. Let's see what this fish is going to get us. At least not everybody's sick on this run. Oh, an anglerfish. Well, that's cool. Sure, he's fresh food. Will occasionally eat other smaller fish. Right, so we have to keep him separate from everybody else. All right, so we're going to place that exhibit. We'll put him in the tank up here so as it can get a little less complaints. I don't think I have an empty tank down here, right? No. So we will put him in this tank right there. And he looks pretty happy. He needs fresh food. You sure do. How about a fresh food dispenser? Like that? There you go. You're good. You'll be fine. Don't panic. All right, so we're gonna start sending guys out. We'll fill this one up. I'll bring you back. Well, of course, during the hunt, we've got another star. 7 out of 9. Of course, Tarquin, that loser. I mean, he's been automatic messaging me forever, right? Yeah, give me some money. Gives me a little kudosh like I need it. We'll continue on, of course. We're going to take his kudosh. I'll take his $10,000. Tarquin's a goof. We don't care about that. And we want to keep getting people out here. So I'm going to try to grab 2 more of these guys with just the standard playbook. And then we'll go for the scary creature. So what did we get? We got the angler with the little bobbleheads. He's very excited. Our other fish is a what is it? It's a barrel eye fish, which is in a barrel. Now see, that's what I expect. Funny fish, not just boring old fish. But anyway, he's happy now, and we're going for 2 more before we can wrap this one up here with our 7 stars. There goes the helicopter doing all the helicopter-y things. Hopefully everybody's working pretty hard here. Right, we were having a janitor problem. We still are. Delicate and clumsy. So we have clumsy, rejected. Delicate and clumsy, rejected. Nice smelling face, hired. Because holy smokes, it's hard, people. It's hard to get good people. There's the botany inspection, the quarterly crime report. Everything is fine though. It's not like we're having problems. Moving these guys to the corner, I think, was a good idea. Keeps the people away for the most part from finding the really bad fishes. Which I think is good, because, these fish are really uptight, people. They're really uptight fish, and we don't want them affecting my general population in general. So yeah, I mean, besides that, the museum's just kind of cruising along. How's these guys doing? Yeah, they'll be done here shortly. We'll get them back in here, and I'm going to run them 2 more times. Then I'm going to bring it back. We're going to see what we get for the ugly fish. Okay, people, this is it. We've got them out, and we're going to see what we get for a very violent fish coming in. And we'll hope that it's not too bad. Okay, well, no money. That's fine. Take your thing away. What's this? We made money. All right, that's fine. We can make money. So, all right. Oh, the helicopter is now coming back. We're going to see what we get for crazy fish. I think we got most of the boogeymen. I think we're okay there. And they're coming in. Let's see what we get for an ugly fish. There we go. All right. What Millie Boo, of course, is going to have to go off for help. All right, what do we get? Wow. Look at this thing. Okay, so he wants fresh food. And he'll eat other fish. So I got to keep him in another tank. He's got like a mouth in a mouth. A bursting anglefish. This fish faces its own consequences of creation in the darkness, becoming the ultimate filter. Okay, well, let's get him in the... let's send him to inventory for a second, because here's how I'm going to handle this. Yeah, thanks for the sticker book on that. Is that the last one there? No, we still got one more to go. Yikes. Okay. So let's let's get the hooks back out there, people. Gee whiz. Oh, you can't do that, dude. You've got to get Millie off to a hospital. Do this. You got to do this. Do that. Do this. No. Yeah, Millie, hospital. Go now. Zip. So what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna take 2 off of this tank. And yep, that was really good. That's not any good. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do a little bit of a borrow here of a copy of this and flip this around. Now, obviously, I gotta put this guy somewhere, right? Really? Put this down. Get rid of this door. Yep. Push OK. Where's the cops? Where's security? When you need it. Where is he? Oh, he's hiding. Is that him there? There he is. Yeah, what are you doing, dude? Yeah, you should arrest him. I thought we got all the boogeymen already, but whatever. So now what we can do is we can try to put this guy into this room. So we need a fresh food dispenser. And there we go. I don't know what it is he's going to want specifically, so maybe we'll throw him in the tank and see if he has like a specific question, right? Okay, so let's throw him into this tank. What's he want? He wants aquarium ruins. All right, well, that's fine. I'll give him aquarium ruins. I got no problem with that. We'll give him some aquarium ruins here. And, yep, all the things. Yep, there's, is that large? Yeah, it's really large. Here, you can even have these aquarium ruins, too. It's like extra bonus for you. You want, yeah, this is a pretty small tank, dude. You're not going to be able to get a lot in here. Large aquarium rocks. A little bit of gold. There we go. That'll get you done. All right. So that, yeah, he is more than happy now. All right. And this also buffers this tank from this general hallway, I think, which makes it a good idea because this looks like nasty. So we can now get in a double fish over here, which is, I think, was where the other fish are going to end up at, whatever it is we pull out. And at the same time, I think it saves us from having a tank problem over here as well. So with that, we hit the button of the things. We'll get her back here and go get us this final fish to see if this wraps this one up. I'm hoping so. Okay. Yep. Congratulations, you did it. Yeah, she's all better. Okay, I need you guys out there one more time. Yep, one more time. Here we go. Back to this, back to here, back to this, pushing this. Do that and this, and one of those with one of those. And with that, off you go. So this should be the final run. I don't think there's anybody else. I don't think there's another portal out here, is there? Not yet. Besides this little side piece, but we'll save that for the next episode, as well as the scary stuff. We'll open that up using the other map, and then I hope to be able to put it on this map, which would be kind of nice. Because, I mean, our summer event is here. We might as well try to drop the autumn event up here where these guys are. Because, I mean, these guys are scary. My Scary Mary is up here. This is kind of the scary zone. So we might as well just scare everybody. They'll just avoid this whole corner and just run to the bathroom all the time, probably. That's the way I'm looking at it, people. That's the way I'm doing it. So, yes, this should hopefully get our final piece. All right, 25% down. Meanwhile, we're at 62 out of 66. I can install a few perks. Maybe we'll even try to push 8 out of 9 stars on the next episode, just because. Now, getting a museum to level 66 means you'd have to throw a bunch of garbage down. I really don't want to do that. But at the same time, I'm all for trying to get in that extra land piece. So let's actually go have a look at that while that's spinning around there, shall we? If we go to the Netherworld, and this is the new one here, right? Unlock 4 points of interest in the Netherworld map. Receive 5 Goth Guests reviews, at least 2.5 stars. Really? Well, we just got to run the game for a minute and make 15 onesie sandstales. All right. Well, we'll pin this objective, which of course doesn't really matter in this case. We'll have to switch maps to make that happen. But we'll handle all that on the next episode as well. All right. 2/3 done, and we'll see what we get for the last of the ugly fish. And this whole tank is just nasty, people. It's just nasty. Yeah. And don't get me wrong. I'm all for this. Aquarium. Component in the frozen wasteland. But holy smokes. I think they're a little overboard on this one, to be honest. Unless you're going to start running fantasy experts on a general map, which I think I should do, right? But to put out that much time right now is really tricky for me. And we have other games coming up here. By the time you're seeing this, it'll only be days away for other games from launching, so I got to watch out for that too. All right, let's see what we get. Millie's sick. Well, I'll send her to a clinic. Wow. The Void Eye. Look at this thing. Will occasionally eat other smaller fish. He wants fresh food. Well, we'll just stick him in the same tank as the other guy. I mean, look at... the Void Eye. I mean, he's cool. I mean, he's awesome. We'll stick him in there. Is that going to hurt our tank? 57 out of 67. I do got to get him a fresh food dispenser, though. Or he's not going to be happy about that Void Eye. Now, see, that's what you call a cool fish. That's a pretty cool fish. All right, people. Let's throw Border up to do that. Give this poor guy flake. Is he a fresh fish? Fresh food. And you're fresh food too, right? Oh, okay, yeah. So we don't even have to do anything there. He's good to go. Of course, I'm Max. This has been 2 Point Museum, the Digiverse, and I don't think we unlocked anything else here, right? Yeah, like that's it for now. And maybe they'll add more to it as it goes along. So next episode, what are we doing? Well, we will actually unlock the data stream because it's another fish. All right, that's fine. We'll unlock another fish. And, of course, on the next episode, we also have to go to here to unlock what appears to be the fall of 2025's classics with pumpkins and double banners and all the cool stuff. We'll get it unlocked, and then I hope I can put it in to the map and make a nice autumn 2025 exhibit. Right here along this wall. So that's what we're going to do, people. Of course, here in the Digiverse universe. Now that we've added some Digiverse stuff. Maybe I'll clean this up a little bit. We'll shrink this down a little bit for the time being, just because it's only the one size fits all at the moment. Or something will happen and I'll have to play a little longer. Anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody, the recent subscribers, and of course all the folks that have been watching the series. I do appreciate that very much, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.